Hello, everyone. Or for the actually, no, it'll be more like the small handful watching. Uh, Welcome to something very unoriginal, but because I've seen some other people doing it, I thought it would give me an excuse to put my own spin on playing beta Minecraft, or what sort of is, because you can see like this guy is clearly not meant to be here. If you know what's meant to be in those versions of the game. Okay, there was a goat over there. He's not there anymore. Um, so what this is, it's a mod pack I've put together using nostalgic tweaks as its base and modern beta for the world generation. Both of those I'll leave as a link down below in the description. Um, but yeah, I was a particular YouTuber I was watching. Um, I think his name's like Mahjong Blonsky or something. Um, I'd seen his videos coming up in my recommended, and I guess I'd looked at that and gone, I'll watch this. And every week for the past month or so, I've been watching his uploads, and I've been really enjoying them. And he does like a similar style sort of thing. He's got like a Minecraft world in in Alpha 1.1.2. And he's just playing it. He's playing it for the sake of playing it, I guess. And I don't know. I looked at that and went, I want to try my own thing with that. So I mean, it's very similar, I guess, in the idea. So yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing that I'm, just following in his if I could speak properly, that I'm following in his footsteps and, trying out what he's doing just because I looked at it and went, that looks like it's fun. I want to do that. Um so yeah, here I am. Uh I don't know if I'll be nearly as engaging or what's the word I'm looking for? Not entertaining, just I don't know. I guess I shouldn't stress so much about getting things right. And instead just going with the flow of, playing and kind of pretending like there's definitely no one that's going to see this and I'm just talking to myself like a madman. Um it'll it'll probably be fine. It'll be fine. Um so uh it's something I've just realized I actually don't have much to really talk about. And if I did want to talk about something, it's like sure, I could talk about the economy and, the state of the world right now, but no, that's just I don't know. I feel like that's a bad topic to get on to get a foot on, and I should definitely try and stick with things that are a lot more light-hearted, not so what's the word I'm looking for? Not so polarizing. Yeah. Um Considering I'm just here to play a game and talk to an, or so far, an imaginary audience, um, of which I hope goes well. Hmm. There's a fox over here, which is I don't know. I never see foxes in the main vanilla game, so it's really shocking to me that I'm seeing one now, and he's just kind of running around everywhere. Um, they always run so funny, don't they? I'll hang on. What I'll do, I'll bump down the volume of the game because I feel like that's a little bit loud. When I'm reviewing the footage later, I might look at that and go, "Oh, actually, that's too quiet now." But I've made my change now. I'm not going back on it. You can't tell me what to do. I definitely don't want to live around here. There's a lot of snow everywhere, and it's, I don't know. Not that necessarily not that necessarily what am I saying? Okay, not necessarily that snow is a bad thing, but it's just, I don't know, if I make a build that, like, you know, I need to clean snow off of or something regularly, then I feel like that would get very, very time consuming and very annoying really quickly. So I'd definitely rather live somewhere that doesn't have so much snow. Which I'm looking over there and there's no snow that way, so I'm just gonna walk that way until I find a nice spot. So yeah. It's gonna be a lot of silence, isn't there? You might prefer that, you might not. Whatever you're here for. Hopefully you found it. I don't know if you have. I mean, I'm not gonna know if you have. So, what am I even saying this for? This definitely looks a lot better over here. Oh, this is nice. Where's this? Oh, the sun's already gonna go down. Dude, come on. What the hell, man? The sun's going down already. I've been at this for like, what, 5 minutes, and it's already the afternoon. Can't believe it. Oh, look at this place. Look how nice this looks. This is somewhere I could definitely live. Mind the emerald up in the mountain. God, what am I even going to use that for? Because there's no villages that I know of. I don't know if they're generating or not, but yeah, that's fun. There's some coal there. I might mine that actually. I might also just do that because I don't want to use spruce. Not for now, anyways. So I'll get up here and I'll mine this coal. And I'll have to hurry up and build a house. I don't know if I have time for that though. Like, God, look how low the sun is already. Half of because of me just running around spawn and babbling. Oh dear. That's fine though. That's fine. It'll be okay. Worst comes to worst, I just dig a hole in the side of like this mountain here, and I just hunker down there for it. Like, what's the worst that could happen? I die? Probably. That wouldn't be very good. It'd be painful. Have you ever thought about that? Like, not necessarily dying. I mean, like, I'm sure it's a thought that crosses everyone's mind in their life, you know, at least once, but I mean more surrounding what comes after you die. And like that question has been asked by a lot of people so many times, but you know, I guess I just want to hear your guys' take on it, right? So mine, it's a bit of a boring one because, you know, there's not really, it doesn't necessarily show that I have any true belief on what it is, but it's definitely the most comforting one. So what I feel or believe, sorry, is that, you know, wherever you think wherever you think you're going to go when you eventually end up passing on is where you'll go. So, you know, like if you think like, oh, like I'm gonna go to heaven, I've been a great person, then so be it. You'll go to heaven, you know? That's where you see yourself belonging, you know? So be it. Meanwhile, if you know, if you're a bit more pessimistic you know, you might believe, I'm gonna go to hell, you know, like I deserve it. Um, then I guess that's where you'll go. Yeah, it's, you know, not the nicest place to go to, but I don't know. If you want to go there, you can go there. It's none of my business. Um, or you know, you could be a bit more spiritual and be like, you know, when I die, I'm gonna be reincarnated as either like a new person or a new person or maybe like a different animal. You know, like I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's a Buddhist belief. No, no, I'm not even gonna question that. It's just is what it is. Um, this feels so funny because it's been such a long time since I've actually recorded anything with the intention of uploading it to the internet. So even though like when I'm by myself, I'll typically talk to myself sometimes to, you know, like just entertain myself or comfort myself or whatever, you know, like when you're scared or when you're stressed. For me personally, it helps quite a lot. But since I'm talking to what I'm imagining is an audience of like at least one person, is that even an audience? I don't think that is. You get my point. I'm imagining myself actually talking to people, complete strangers in my eyes, right? So you know, it's kind of stressing me out, and it's making my voice really shaky, and it's not pleasant because it makes it very hard to speak, as you could imagine. Is my arm shaking? I'm holding my mouse. That's, I don't know. That's fine. It doesn't feel like it's shaking. Yeah, it's more like my voice that's shaking. I guess it's because I'm focusing so much on, you know, the idea that I'm talking to like a crowd that I've never met before and I need to sell them on like an idea like please give me attention, please give me your time. But like I'm not really asking for that. God, I should just try and stick with the mindset of like I'm going into this, you know, for fun, for the sake of it. And you know, not to gain anything. I guess it's like a, I wouldn't call it a toxic mindset. It's definitely not a toxic mindset, but it's just more of a business oriented mindset, you know, with the idea that you're going to gain something if you like go on the internet and build yourself like a personality and a following and like, yeah, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to start making money from this one day. It's going to be my career, dude. Um but I've seen so many people who are kind of like that, that it's kind of just like, I guess the best word for it is it's like sort of infected me almost. It's not like it's not a disease. It's not what I mean by it, but like it's kind of creeped into my conscience and my mindset, and I just like it's kind of there now. So I gotta sit back on that and just chill out, man. I gotta chill out. Um, what was I saying before with the whole life after death thing? Um, it was like what? What's the word I'm looking for? Right, I was leaving it off on like a what I was thinking is like a Buddhist I guess belief that you get reincarnated as something else when you pass on as like a different animal, and you know the life you led before you died, you know, kind of influences what you're gonna reincarnate as. Um, or no, if you want to be just entirely neutral about it, and you know what, like I guess you could say it's neutral. Like you could just go like, well, you know, when something dies, it loses energy and it loses conscious thought, right? So you know, eventually it's not going to be doing anything. It's just going to be a mass of just, I don't know, organic matter, right? It's not necessarily alive anymore. It can't have any conscious thoughts. So, you know, you can believe that when you die, it's just nothing. But as existential as that sounds, you know, it's like we're all marching towards nothingness, and you know, one day like you won't know what it's like to be anymore. But think of it like this, especially if, you know, you're the type of person to get existential over that. Like, none of us really remember what it was like before we existed, before we were born. We don't have any memory of that. We kind of have our earliest memories, and that's it. We knew that, we generally know there's things that have happened, things that happened before we could even start remembering. I mean, for goodness sake, look at all of recorded history. You know, that's proof that things happened before we exist, and will continue to happen after we stop existing. So, you know, when all of us inevitably, oh my goodness, I'm so bad at speaking today. When all of us inevitably end up passing on, at one point or another, then look at it like this. Like, it's basically just going to be like, oh, that was loud. Hello? It scared me. um, Crap. Where is he? I see a spider over there. What's the zombie? I'm scared. Oh god. Um, what was I saying? Think of, like, when you pass on, it's gonna be like what things were supposedly like before you were born, before you existed. And, you know, you technically went through that, and from what you remember, which is nothing, it wasn't all that bad. I'm trying to talk here, do you mind? Wait. He's down here. Right? Yeah, there he is. Hey, buddy. Oh god, there's another one. Where? I hear him. We'll go back inside, I'm scared. Oh god. Why did that scare me so much? Normally, like, it just, I hear a noise and I'm like, ah, that's a zombie. Yes. I've, 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 I've seen these before. I've known these for years. And I guess I was caught off guard. I was speaking and then suddenly, zombie. Surprise. I'm gonna stop you from speaking now. Oh, another thing. Maybe it's a bit too early to say, you know, to ask for feedback, especially when I don't have a general audience yet. But, you know, if there's any changes I need to make, please let me know, and I will do that to the best of my abilities. Obviously, I'm not gonna, you know, start advertising like your favorite product, like, you know, I don't know, Logitech, for example. Buy the new Logitech headset, you know, from there. Buy the new Logitech headset off of their website with, you know, with shipping and express delivery for maximum enjoyment of you. Definitely. You get my point. Like, I'm not going to do absurd things like that, but if there's minor changes I need to make, maybe some editing, maybe some background music to fill in the white noise that is me, you know, not having anything to say and just going non-verbal. Which, if I continue to do this, I can guarantee you there's definitely going to be episodes of this that are mostly me not talking. You know, and it could just be like, I'm in a bad mood today and I don't want to talk to anyone, or, you know, maybe I'm sick and it kind of hurts to speak. But yeah. God, my point was, let me know if anything needs tweaking, changing, adding, or taking away. God, that was so much easier to say. Again, I babbled. I'm really good at that right now. I am not always good at that. so be aware. Or something. God, we've hit the 20-minute mark already. That is crazy. I honestly thought I'd be struggling to get much in the way of words out. I don't know. I'm very nervous. I'm very shaky, but I'm trying my best. Oh, the sun's come up. Oh, let's go. Okay, I can start doing stuff now. Okay. Get that out of my inventory. I don't need the pickaxe anymore. I don't need you. I'm gonna throw you in the water. I'm gonna get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. God, I'm so cool. I threw my pickaxe away. I like the little lake here. It's, I don't know, it's very cute. It's got character to it. I could totally imagine, like, what could I imagine? Oh, turtles. Hi, guys. They'll spawn in and out quite frequently. Oh, God. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, yeah, you dropped feathers. Right. Now, you'll notice there's a lot of different things. Like, at the moment, you know, if you looked at my screen and went like, oh, yeah, this is minus the top left, of course, that's text I put in myself. But you look at this minus the text and go, yeah, this is beta Minecraft. I've tried to keep most things faithful to around beta 1.7.3. The main reason why I did the text in the top left was just so it wasn't, you know, misleading anyone into thinking this is actually beta 1.7.3, because it's not. It's just not. I mean, come on, look at my render distance. Look how far I can see. You normally can't see that far away. Like, we're at a 32 chunk render distance. Thank you, Sodium. You make my PC very happy. But yeah, it's mostly faithful, but obviously there's going to be some things here and there. I really wished I could tweak the nether, but I had a lot of trouble getting that to work. I guess it's because of just the particular version I'm on, or what, but there's no mods that I could find that would let me change the nether generation back to what it used to be. Although I'm not sure if Nostalgic Tweaks or Modern Beta actually changes that at all. It'd be very nice if it does. Then again, the only reason why I'd be going to the nether in the first place is just because I want to get things and then get the hell out of there. Because I want nothing to do with it. It's not the place I want to be. Oh my god, you get hot and sweaty, but then, like, I guess just the sweat evaporates immediately, and it, like, I guess it's doing what sweat's doing. It's meant to evaporate, but you know, it's too quick. You don't get to enjoy feeling like you're cooling down. It's this like sharp, cool breeze, and then you're back to just melting. Oh, that doesn't sound very pleasant. It makes me wonder, like, the temperature tolerance of like your character in game. That's definitely, you know, thinking way too much into it. It's like, God, relax, it's just a video game, you know, like, you don't need to worry about that. But it's just, I don't know, it's something I like thinking about. You know, like, what tolerances can our player, you know, deal with? Because obviously there's things that hurt us, right? So we do have limits, like, you know, lava and fire burns us, but being in the nether, maybe it's like, maybe we have a tolerance of, like, I don't know, 80 degrees Celsius or something, instead of, like, between 40 to 50 like regular humans do. You know, maybe we're more than humans. Maybe we're like aliens. We're aliens from a different planet, and we've come to invade, and we're gonna settle the land and colonize the planet. God, what am I saying? I'm having fun. That's what I'm doing. I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Alright. I've gotten quite a bit of wood now, and I've just been walking around, rambling, which has been quite fun. Normally I don't get to talk that much. Especially mainly to myself. I don't know. It's refreshing to not feel like I need as much of a filter. Obviously I need a filter, you know. Who knows, maybe one of these days you'll hear me swear outright. And I probably will, because that is very common in my day-to-day vocabulary, but I will try to limit it as much as I can, yeah. If one slips out, I apologize in advance, and, you know, especially if that does upset you. But I don't think I'll edit it out in, like, post-processing or anything like that, you know. It just kind of happens when it happens. And I guess, you know, if I see a negative reaction to it, then I'll see that as consequences to me letting my mouth slip and, you know, like, don't do that again, or bad things will happen or something. What bad things are? I could not tell you. I would never know. It's just the general concept of what bad is. That'll happen. I should probably get myself some wool to make a bed. Maybe I should avoid beds though, you know? I have turned phantoms off, so, you know, beds could just be for the sake of, beds. Yeah. Just look at it. Look at it. It's a bed. What's this? It's like stony shores here. Oh, look at that. Not something you see. I think that's a lily of the valley. I think. Yeah, lily of the valley. Yes. I will leave you here. And probably not pick you up again for a while. Unless someone tells me to. Someone being me. Oh, this is kind of a nice spot too. I don't know. I generally find that when I'm playing beta or alpha Minecraft, or just playing with a mod that changes the world generation, like I've got here, I generally find it a lot easier to find places that I could see myself building in. You know, like here, like this is a cute little spot. And it's really weird because I don't know what it is, but I always have such a hard time finding what I want to do when I'm playing a newer version of the game, you know? Maybe it's something to do with playing older versions challenges my mindset with building and just to go with the flow of things, you know? Because there's limits on what I can do. And I mean, I'm not limited here by any means. I am playing on, last I checked, it was 1.21, so I've got access to pretty much every modern feature the game has to offer, but I don't know, it's just something about seeing the world look the way it does. You know, I guess it just makes me step back and breathe. Especially with the fact I can't sprint or anything like that. I genuinely have to actually slow down. But it's nice, you know? It's really nice just to, as I said, take a step back and breathe and just look at the world for what it is. You know? There's so many beautiful and ugly things all together at once, and it's just, I don't know. I'm in a good mood today, so I'm looking at it from a very, I guess, positive standpoint. You know, there's a lot of bad things, but there's a lot of good that comes with that as well, you know? As a lot of people say, you have to take the good with the bad, so... yeah, it's very nice. I think I found a spot that I want to build in. This general, like, sandbar here, I want to build over this, maybe, like... excuse me, my throat's getting really phlegmy. I might be coming down with something. But yeah, I want to build here, I guess. I don't know what I want to build, but I'll build it. Oh, it's getting nighttime again too. God, it'd be around 30 minutes by now then, wouldn't it? Yeah, 30 minutes, bro, dude. Blitzing through this. That probably calls it for this episode. Then I might have to split it into 2 episodes and upload them separately. Maybe not at the same time though. You know, like they'll be filmed back to back, but then uploaded like a day or 2 apart. Because I don't want to just, you know, post a whole bunch of videos and then like, I don't know. I want to build something, I guess. I don't even know what I mean by that though. Like, what am I building? God, I need to hurry up. What am I doing? Just building. He babbles. He doesn't stop. I need to build right now. Now I'm just gonna warn you now. Something you'll probably notice is I won't end up making the most visually pleasing builds, at least to modern standards, or you know, when compared to modern builds in general. Oh, hey there, jeez. Thanks for interrupting me, douchebag. When compared to modern builds, my stuff is not gonna look the greatest. And I mean, to me personally, I don't mind too much. I've kind of gotten over making everything look really nice and, you know, perfecting my craft and that. It just really depends on what I'm doing, because this is like a personal world for me, so I don't really care too much. When I play with my friends and I build, sure, I might try and make it look super duper fandabulous, but right now I don't have that energy in me at all. But yeah, cry about it or something. If you do cry about it, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. I didn't mean it. Just, I don't know, man. Just don't tell me how to build. I think I'm just gonna go for a really basic, crappy house, honestly, because that's where I'm okay starting at. So, yeah, I guess I'll just do planks, like, along here. God, this is gonna... I'm gonna just drag on about how bad it looks, and it's like, oh, I don't like it, but it's like, it was my choice to build it this way. I can't complain now. I can't go back. I think this is a cube. Yeah, this is a cube. It's a square, sorry. If it was a cube, it would be 3-dimensional. It's not. It's not 3-dimensional. God, it's gonna look really awkward if I split it into 2 episodes and then upload them at different times, isn't it? I might just continue this until I like finish a basic frame for my house. Oh god, there's another zombie. 2 zombies. Ooh. Lay it off, guys. Lay it off. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Don't see any other monsters. That's a good thing, I think. I think what I'll do is I don't know, I'll kind of have windows like most of the way around, but then I'll lay like logs over the top of it. So hang on, I'll fill in the bits where the glass will be with dirt and then break it. So I'll just have logs going at the top all the way around. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Even if wood is in very short supply right now. I do it because I said so. Yeah, I said so. What am I... maybe I want like that. I have a better view around my doorway. Yeah, I think that's just better for me in general. To have a better view around my doorway. What is that? Oh my god, another zombie. Oh, there's a skeleton over there. Oh crap. Hello? Where is he? Where did he go? There's another zombie. No. Oh god, there he is. Crap. Not good. It's not what I wanted. Hey, come over here. Let me kill you. Let me kill you so I can take your feathers. Because you dropped feathers. I don't know why. Alright. I think that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Didn't I just say I wasn't going to worry about that? I did. I did, and now I'm doing what I said. I'm doing what I said, what I wasn't going to do. What the hell am I? Okay, you get my point. I'm doing the thing I said I wasn't going to do. There's going to be a lot of that, I think. There's going to be a whole lot of, you get my point. No, I don't get your point. You're just spouting nonsense. What point do you have? Turn that into sticks. Get that. There we go, that's better. Get the birch out of my inventory. Right, I have saplings. I should probably plant some of those. Oh wait, the skeleton's over here, isn't it? Crap, I should get away. Not the spot I want to be in. I said that before. Alright, whatever. You know what, and maybe I will sound like a broken record player. Maybe I will repeat things over and over. Oh, okay. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. There's a spider as well. Oh, this will be good. Maybe I can get, like, some... You gave me nothing. You have one job. Your brother's gonna have to do it for you. Or your sister. Probably your sister. That makes more sense. Yes, thank you. String. God, there's another zombie. Dude. Go away. I didn't ask for this. I'm playing Minecraft though, so I kind of did. Kind of did ask for it. There we go. I might just put wood around here, kind of like this. Just cause. Oh wait, am I doing that on the inside? No, I'm not. Why am I not doing it on the inside? Oh, why? What? No. That just looks bad. God, fix that. I'm so sorry you had to look at that. I know, it was terrible. It won't happen again. I'm joking, it will happen again. It's gonna happen a lot. Ah, crap, I placed it in the wrong place. Yeah, you'll see you can, like, I can place logs sideways. It's another funny thing. I might use it, I might not. You know, maybe I just want to play this mostly like beta, but enjoy some newer features like, you know, enchanting or netherite or like other stuff like that. Like netherite seems it fits okay. Oh my god, okay. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise. Okay. I'm sorry. No. No, 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 he's coming up behind me. Get away. Get away. I don't like this. I don't like it. Where is he? There's a skeleton. I hear him. Oh, there he is. There's his arm. I can sneak past. That's not sneaking past. He's coming. Okay, okay. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Okay. Another zombie. Why? God. Okay. Oh, an apple. I'll eat the apple. I'll eat that. Apples are good for me. I wonder what happened to that kid. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's like this video or whatever. It's like I think it's an episode from a show called Wife Swap, if I'm not mistaken. And basically, like, you take two households, you know, and you swap the wives around. So, you know, maybe you have like maybe like one of the wives in the family is very like activity oriented, you know, and really likes doing stuff with her children and going out to places and such. Or maybe the other one like lives really frugally and she stresses out a lot about like bills and stuff and, you know, like how she spends, you know, what money she has that like comes in from her working, or, you know, the husband working, or whatever. Anyway, it's this one episode where, what's it? There was one wife that was like very health oriented, exercise oriented, you know, and like really, really encouraging like a super healthy lifestyle for her and her family. Yeah, that's great and all, you know, like that's fantastic. Good on you. You want your family to live happy, long, healthy lives. That's great. And the other family, you know, it was more like, I think like, it would be typical American household. It was just, they didn't really care as much about that. And in turn, maybe it gave them more happiness and fulfillment. Maybe it was just easier because they didn't have to do as much meal prep or anything like that. They could just like either buy takeaway food or prepackaged stuff, and that was that. Anyway, the super healthy wife comes to this household, and the boy, he really likes bacon. Right? He loves his food, you know. Don't get between him and his food. He gets really unhappy. And the wife goes and she's like clearing out the fridge, and I'm not sure if she was or not. For some reason in my mind, I vaguely remember her being like vegetarian, so she was taking all like the animal protein stuff like out of the fridge, and the kid was getting really unhappy, you know, because like, especially like with the bacon, he's like, "Are you kidding me? That's my bacon. Bacon is good for me." And he like at some point he just storms off out of the house and just like he's walking down the street like, I'm running away from here. I'm getting out of here. It's always stuck with me. I don't know. God, I just whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Stressing out about how I just waffled about a kid and his bacon for like 5-10 minutes, probably 5 minutes to be honest. It's fine. I might put a layer of cobblestone or stone, probably cobblestone because it's just easier. It's in greater supply along the bottom there. I reckon I'll do that, and it frees up some wood for me to use on other parts of the house. God, that turtle is stressing me out. I hear stuff walking and I keep thinking it's like a creeper just walking up behind me. Like, don't do that, please. Please don't. That would be awful. I mean, normally I'm pretty aware, like, I'll hear it coming, but it's just, there's anxiety around that. Years of me getting blown up by creepers has just left this crater in my soul. Quite literally. Like, it's their fault, man. Come on. How much wood do I have? I've got 30 logs. I reckon I stop with this bit here, and I raise this a block higher, like around here, and just a big flat wooden platform all the way around. That's like, that doesn't cover the logs. Do you get what I'm saying? I'll build all the way around this, and you'll see what I mean. It's something a lot of people, myself included, used to do to conserve resources when building like a house, I guess, because it was like a lot cheaper, and you had to worry about, you know, like, oh god, nighttime's coming, I want to be in my house ASAP, as soon as, like, oh, I want to be in there, right? And so what you'd do is you'd quite literally cut the corners of your house off, because it's like the inside, it still looks the same, but on the outside, it's like, it looked really funny, but personally, I find charm in it. I don't know. I think it's kind of cute looking. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think I also want to put a sunroof here, just glass sunroof. I haven't done many of those, you know. I've got a bunch of coal. I've got some sand. I could totally do a sunroof, man. If I didn't have a full inventory, that is. I think what I want to do, I'll put you there, and maybe have like 3 furnaces over here in the corner. Why 3? I don't know, but I'm putting 3 there, whether you like it or not. You're getting 3 furnaces. Alright, man? Alright, cool. Oh yeah, I can do this, can't I? That just looks weird though, doesn't it? So I'll put a gap in between like that. Yeah, that's alright. It looks like I'm trying to shove everything in one corner though, doesn't it? So what I might do is I will put the crafting table in the middle here, because I'm going to be doing a lot of crafting. I'll put 2 double chests next to it like that. Do that? No. What I'll do, furnace, because who didn't do that? Let's be honest. Who didn't do that back in the day? Furnace. In the middle is a crafting table. Like, come on, that's classic. And maybe I might just do a bunch of furnaces over here for like bulk smelting. And then I'll just smelt a bunch of coal in here. Just gonna dump everything in here for now too, because dude, I can't be bothered with sorting this. Not now. Definitely not now. I'll do it later maybe, off camera. But yeah, for the time being, I'm not sorting. Oh my god, this is 46 minutes long. I need to hurry this up. You know, no, I'm gonna collect the sand, I'm gonna put it in the furnace, and I'm gonna stop. Alright. Alright. What? I don't even know how much sand I need. I'm probably gonna need quite a bit. God, I should have thought about this. I should have planned it out. It's gonna be too long and people won't want to click on it. At least that's what the really anxious part of my brain says. But I don't know. I'm just not listening to it right now. A few hours ago, I definitely would have been listening to it. I'm like, yeah, you're right. God, you're like so much truth in what you say. The evidence is just, it's so clear. It's just, look at it. You don't even need to like have the evidence there to see it. It's just right there in front of you. God. I'll kill you. Pork? No pork. Alright, well you guys die in return. You didn't give me pork. I wanted pork. I want to fill that missing heart I have. Just so it looks nicer. What's that? Oh, that's the turtle. God, you're stressing me out, man. Stop it. Oh. Freaking turtles, man. How long until we have... Oh god, it's already turning nighttime again. This is day 2? Day 2? No, day 0, then day 1, then day 2. So this is day 2. I think it's day 2. Oh my god, I just... I'm so bad for this. Alright. I'll split these so we can do it a bit faster. Right, I said I'd put the sand in the furnace, then I'd end this. Okay, I'll be good. So if you watched to the end, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That's, I don't know, I wouldn't have expected that at all. Because I remember when I first tried doing YouTube, I had like hard viewer retention. Like it was bad. Like I think like 90% of people would watch 5-10 seconds and then it'd just dip. And I'm like, oh wow, that's positive reinforcement. But thank you for watching. I think I'm gonna want to do more of this. You know, it's been quite fun just to have a space where I can kind of say anything I want, and you know, have the general idea that someone out there is gonna hear me, or a group of people, or you know, a crowd. Who knows where this goes? God, yeah, I'm gonna say thank you for the 3rd time. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a wonderful day or night. Take care of yourself. And I will see you guys later. Alright.